Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. Today we are reacting to 15 gamers caught hacking. Well, cheating. None other than Vicstar, but he is not the cheater.
Vicstar is pretty damn good at Warzone, so when he was taken out by a random player with insane aim, something felt kinda off. He was spectating a guy known as Mr. Slazy, but it felt like his skills were a little too impressive, and that's when they realized he was live on Facebook.
Is he streaming? He's actually streaming.
He is live.
And he's cheating, bro!
Oh my, this is what it's like.
Nah.
This is
Really?
what we're going up against every lobby. Bro, he's not even trying to hide it. He's live, and he's got his name in his thing.
Turns out this guy spent weeks cheating.
That's the thing with COD though. Like, they don't ban no one. Like, they ban one person every blue moon, and it's frustrating.
Live, but when he finally got the thousands of viewers he so desperately wanted, even the hacks couldn't stop the humiliation.
Like,
Oh my, and he still loses! He still loses!
I think this game made me hate PvP so
While
much.
he was showing everyone how to cheat,
Like,
one
every
YouTuber
player
tricked
just
their
seems
entire
so
audience
sus.
for years.
It's the
Shmooey
same
was a
thing with
Guitar
Delta
Hero player
Force.
that people genuinely labeled as the best in
Like,
the world.
people seem
This
to
was
know
barely an
exactly
opinion.
where
It was
you
just
are
accepted
at
that
all
this guy had
times.
unrivaled talent. But there's
So
only
annoying.
so many world records you can hold before things turn suspicious. When Shmooey decided to take on 9 patterns of eternal pain, it looked borderline impossible to pull off. Somehow this
What the
didn't
hell?
faze him. I mean, was he really that good? But that's when fans began to notice something weird. Despite all of this happening live, Windows Media Player showed up out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, pretty weird, but then viewers slowed down the video and realized his fingers weren't matching the gameplay. Okay, so maybe he just pre-recorded the insane run and then pretended to do it live on the first try. Well, what if I told you he didn't actually beat the song at all? The reason Shmooey was so good? Well, he used hacks to slow things down, beat songs super easily, and then speed them back up inside of the recording. This led fans down a massive rabbit hole as they scrambled to check all his other videos. Surely he wasn't cheating this whole time, right? Yeah, bad news. This pattern was found across nearly all of his content, around
Holy
100
shit.
fake videos total. Now, he did make an apology for this, but eventually deleted all his videos, privated socials, and has since disappeared from the Guitar Hero community. And he's not the only cheater to be exposed. A pro player named GMZ was playing Rainbow Six when he noticed an enemy acting
Like,
super
cheating
weird.
just makes
The
games
suspicious
so
player was apparently
boring.
wall hacking, and when GMZ confronted him,
Like, I know
they
I've
got
used
into a little
Google in a
argument.
few games, but like, at least it's games that is not multiplayer. And it's just benefiting me to
Clearly, this guy
progress.
is now super cocky and even tells GMZ to come check his stream out. The enemy confidently hands over his Twitch username to prove his innocence, except this guy has no idea he's literally broadcasting hacks.
What a pleb.
Got him!
What?
There you go, that's him.
What?
Pick me up.
What an absolute
Now, he was
pleb.
blatantly cheating, but some hackers are a lot harder to spot, like the Austin US. This guy had a ridiculously impressive KD on Call of Duty, and at one point it was 4.8, which is kinda insane. This was just the
Nah,
start
how
of
you
his
getting
journey as
KD
Austin began
like
to
that?
stream his gameplay, trying to get more attention for his skills.
Like, the highest I've had
I mean,
my
fair
KD
enough.
is
If
about
you're that good at the game,
0.91.
Why not show it off? Except this is
And
when
that was in
viewers
the
began
first
to pick
of
up
the
on
dance.
something odd.
Ever since then, it
Austin
just
somehow knew
dropped.
exactly where enemies were
I think
coming
it got to
from.
like 0.4 or something.
It's not the internet.
Like, I just kind of give up, man. It was just bullshit.
YouTubers like It's Hoppa and Caught in 4K called out Austin for wall hacking, as the clips of the stream were just too good to be true. So in response, Austin quickly deleted all of his recordings from Twitch, but not before someone found a bombshell.
And the fact, like,
In one
some
his
of these
very
use, like,
first streams,
VPN
we could
so they
actually
get
see him
really
on a
shit
cheat's
lobbers. It's just
website as he
fucking
logged into
ridiculous.
his account and views the order history. My man literally got caught in 4K. It's moments like this that make you wonder, why do people even cheat? Especially if you're already good at your job like Mecharazium. Now, this streamer was already a popular speedrunner, yet he decided to throw all of that away when he got an invite to the biggest speedrunning charity event, Games Done Quick. Everything was going smoothly until the donations hit a milestone. Now he had to play the Metal Gear DLC. The current record was beating the whole thing in 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Pretty fast, so the last thing viewers expected was for Mecharazium to pull off this insane time.
Looks like a 6:55.
Holy a world record. Yes, but hey, can we
I didn't really mind this
like,
game, to be
not
fair.
use the world record stuff, right? Because like you see, it's very misleading. And it assumes that the video that I've done here is the fastest time.
But in fact, someone else could have a faster record
Yeah, probably the strangest reaction to beating a world record I've ever seen, and the chat was equally as confused. Something was really off about this, and viewers couldn't figure out why, so they went back and analyzed the speedrun. Just 1 minute into the DLC, and Mecharazium does something weird.
It's actually pretty hard to get past this grab because he has an eyes on his leg.
Now, it may seem like nothing important happened here, but it was the most revealing part of all. He scratched the back of his head while turning the camera. How could he be lifting his right arm while also moving the mouse? Yeah, this was pretty much impossible, and it's not like you could argue the camera was flipped. I mean, his t-shirt had the logo on it. So you're probably wondering what his explanation was for this.
Obviously, moving the mouse with my left hand was a different experience.
Now, that is a good excuse.
Like, cheat a speed
Well, a couple months passed, and I guess he was starting to feel super guilty because he messaged the organizers behind the event exposing everything. Hey, the Blade Wolf DLC run people paid for is a pre-recorded segment. I've done an actual bad thing, and I shouldn't have done this on the event. I'm sorry for doing the thing I've done. Truly. Basically, he pre-recorded the entire run, perfectly splicing together the best moments of each game. His admission was a huge scandal, causing GDQ to remove any mention of his name from their channel and ban him from all future events. A lesser-known game, though, is Krunker. You might have played this back when it was on Steam, but it was originally a browser game, so it was super easy to hack.
Who the hell is cheating on games like this? Like, what is this shit?
Now, most players get away with it, except for PYPY. He was out there streaming on Twitch without a care in the world, showing everyone just how easy it was to cheat. Other players quickly picked up on this and exposed him on Reddit, where it got the attention of the last people he wanted, the developers. They wanted to embarrass him, but in a harmless way, because at the end of the day, he's just a kid. His punishment obviously included the ban, but for anyone who went to his profile, they'd see the word hacker in blood red. Yeah, I think that was enough to make him learn his lesson, because he quickly deleted his Twitch afterwards. One of the craziest punishments of all time happened live in the middle of a huge CSGO tournament. During a match between Hellraisers and Team Property, one of the players, Emilio, suddenly vanished, shocking the commentators.
A pro gamer and you get caught cheating. What the fuck?
What? We'll assume that that's like some sort of error for now until we get any other confirmation that is really funny.
Nah, I think these are the
he was actually hacking during the tournament, causing his team to be suspended and
the
organizers to ban him from all future events. Not only that, but because this was a VAC ban, it means Emilio's not allowed to qualify for a Valve-related event ever again.
I thought it was a pro team playing random players.
Years later, CSGO rebranded itself as Counter-Strike 2, and in early 2024, they hosted qualifiers to be a part of the very first tournament. And somehow, Emilio got into the match.
Okay, let's go. Let's focus, everyone. PGL Major Qualifier 3. We are live. QE, take a deep breath.
If you're a good pro player, why are you ruining your career?
He was pretty excited to redeem himself. The original ban was over a decade ago, and Emilio just wanted to get back into the scene with a fresh start.
Like, you must be earning a fortune just to game.
Something suspicious.
What the hell?
Wow. Did you catch that? Yeah, let me show those eliminations in slow motion, and now pay attention to the hand. The gun flicks before he even moves the mouse, but I have to admit, this one could have easily been webcam delay. While it was never confirmed that Emilio returned to cheating, one thing's for sure, he wasn't meant to be in the tournament. And it wasn't too long before Valve caught wind of this.
Defuse.
Go on, kick him out. Kick him out, come on. Get him out of here.
Ojo time.
Hey, I crashed. Why?
The lesson here, VAC bans absolutely suck, and don't cheat in your favorite games unless you want to ruin them for the rest of your life. Or maybe you're just trying to impress your favorite streamer. When Jinxie was checking out one of his viewers' Rainbow Six highlights, one of them stood out amongst the rest.
Wait, this guy has a dot in his name. What's going on?
What the hell? Nah. Bullshit, man.
Wait, what the? Wait, no, that guy's actually hacking on Xbox. Hackers are on Xbox. No.
Now, earlier I mentioned the event Games Done Quick, but back in 2011 they were just starting out when they invited a special guest onto the stream. Some would say Cody Miller was a speedrunning legend, having beat Halo 2 on Legendary mode without dying
I've seen this one, man. He absolutely crumbles.
And let me tell you, back in 2005, this was a
like,
ridiculous accomplishment and enough to get him the official Guinness World Record. This dude became pretty famous in Halo speedrunning, but now we're back to 2011 where Cody's invited to show off his skills live. Except for some strange reason, he said he's not going to use any of the speedrunning tricks.
Well, I'm not gonna use the coolant trick. because, you know, I just want to kill everybody.
Well, fair enough. Never mind.
So you're talking to the wrong guy if you want that wrong.
Despite being the guy who completed Halo 2 without a single death, Cody dies twice off the bat, and others start to look a little concerned. Only 26 minutes into the playthrough, and he begins to panic and get lost, realizing that legendary difficulty is a little too hard for him.
Like, imagine doing something like this and just turn around and absolutely roast you.
Disappointed. Yeah, most people would rather you be able to show off than have to play it safe all the time and survive. That was the plan.
This run was estimated to be around 2 hours, but it takes Cody over double that just to finish the game.
How long have I been doing this? Who's keeping the time? I think it's okay for not having practice, huh?
Yeah, this is quickly becoming the worst speedrun of all time, especially when Cody decides to lower the difficulty even more.
In the interest of time. You know what? I have no idea where I'm going.
Honestly, at this point, I kind of feel bad for him, and even Cody can tell they're silently judging him.
Yeah, wow.
Like, it must feel like a right bell end.
It's okay to make fun of me. Like, I'm cool with it. You know? What's that, like 4.5 hours? No problem, yeah.
If you couldn't tell by now, Cody was a total fraud, with him being exposed for doctoring past speedruns by splicing clips together. In all likelihood, his 2005 record was probably fake, but I guess the real question is, why would you ever go to a live event to prove skills you don't have? And he's not the only one way out of their depth. Quinn was a promising Fortnite player from Australia that won massive tournaments like FNCS. Now, this would be the last person I expected to cheat, and yet in the middle of a tournament, his screen went black out of nowhere.
But I don't think I've played Fortnite for about a year.
What? Who logged in? Who logged into my account? Wait, what? I just got logged out of my account! Hold on. I think my brother,
Spoiler alert, he wasn't logged out. He was literally banned from Fortnite. Quinn immediately uploaded a video where he was confident it was a mistake by Epic.
I'm like 99.9% sure I'll be unbanned. Obviously, because I never actually did anything wrong.
Well, he probably should have come clean because rumors started circulating that he was using aim hacks all along. And this is when fans began to dig up old streams where they found...
That's the thing with, like, PvP games like Fortnite and COD. Like, they'll just use Kronos. Not a goddamn thing will ever get done.
Something weird on the desktop.
Shit.
Probably the dumbest way you could be exposed.
I mean, Fortnite will probably do more than COD,
hacking programs right on his computer. And despite claiming he was only testing them in 2019, one of them literally said April 2020. Yikes. Still not as bad as the guy who got exposed by a couple of pixels.
Like, if people are cheating in games, they should, like, permanently ban their IP address or something.
But almost a little too
just so they can't ever go back online or use a different account or some shit. I don't know.
That's when Shiv's caught by a tiny white dot that's almost impossible to see. If you squint and follow in slow motion, it's clearly an enemy coming around the corner. Yeah, this whole time Shiv was wall hacking live using specialized software made specifically for tournaments. He was quickly exposed, but in the strangest turn of events, he tries to take down every other streamer with him. Yeah, I'm not joking. Shiv dropped a list of every pro player who is supposedly using the same software. This man picked the nuclear option. And here's a trick for all you wannabe hackers. Do not face your webcam towards your hands. So Lista was a small streamer who is top 300 in the world in Valorant, but it quickly became obvious why he was so good. Viewers noticed he was shooting enemies, but without even...
If he's hacking, his KD wasn't that good, was it? His KD's only 1.22. Headshot rate's only 36.
Top 300 in the world in Valorant, but it quickly became obvious why he was so good. Viewers noticed he was shooting enemies, but without even clicking the mouse.
Like, if you're hacking, your KD should be mental.
And the absolute best part, so Lista had a hilarious explanation for this. Apparently, he shoots with the space bar. Now, this became such a meme that he made it his Twitter bio, but sadly, this story wasn't enough to convince the devs.
Who the hell shoots with a space bar?
What? Really, dude?
There were so many ways he could prove he wasn't cheating. I mean, that's what Young did. Viewers were adamant that this guy was hacking, but he had a simple solution by revealing his task manager. This displays every single app that's open, and as you can see, there are clearly no cheats. Okay, everything's good here, nothing to see, but wait a second. What is that? Turns out opening the task manager exposed everything. Fans could now see a second display in the corner with this version having wall hacks. Ouch. And I just love when cheaters get humiliated, like when a G Fuel employee was exposed in Rust. Cursed was always pretty terrible at the game, but when he returned a few months later, he was suddenly cracked out of his mind. Now this wasn't just
He
suspicious,
said
it was
G-Fuel
blatant and other
employee.
players started reporting him constantly. He refused to admit he was hacking before the devs finally learned the truth. Cursed was banned from Rust and he even released a public apology. But the viewers were not forgiving, saying that he didn't even try to make it look legit and he needs to lay off the G-Fuel. And by far one of the most ridiculous hackers out there is Mr. Pixel. This guy was a French streamer who came under fire back in 2020 when his alt account got discovered by fans. Viewers realized he was rocking a 25 KD, which is basically impossible unless
That's what your KD should be looking like if you're cheating.
you're
Oh
a
my
cheater.
god.
Now, of course, he denied the allegations, but didn't realize how badly he was about to get humiliated. While queuing into a match, one viewer asked him to press insert on his keyboard.
Ah, insert! Le bouton insert!
Yeah, he tried to cover this up, explaining how it was a glitch, but come on, buddy, we're not blind. The backlash caused Mr. Pixel to change his identity just because his fans were so angry. And those were gamers caught cheating in video games. It's
And there we have it, ladies and gents. 15 gamers who got caught cheating. If you enjoy, leave a like, subscribe. Really appreciate the support as always. And don't use hacks. Never use hacks. So they'll just make you shit. Right, take care, and I'll see you all shortly. Peace.